I'm going to take you now inside the shooter's hotel room tonight. Police found an arsenal of 23 guns. Authorities believe the shooter modified his weapons to make them even more deadly. Dennis Welch with this report tonight.
And when you listen to those recordings from Sunday night, it definitely sounds like the shooter is using a fully automatic weapon. Now, these types of guns are heavily regulated under federal law, but it turns out the shooter may not have needed to get his hands on a machine gun to get the same effect.
Authorities still don't know why, but they are beginning to learn how Stephen Paddock carried out one of the deadliest shootings in American history. Of the 23 firearms found inside his hotel suite, at least one fitted with a device that allowed this retired accountant to fire off a massive amount of ammunition.
I can't give you an answer on whether any of them are automatic or not, but we are aware of a device called a bump stock. And that enables an individual to speed up the discharge of ammunition.
For very little cost, a bump stock can enable a semi-automatic rifle to fire off hundreds of rounds a minute.
I didn't know about these devices, but they do. They effectively turn a semi-automatic weapon into an automatic weapon.
Geneva Haber works with Moms Demand Action, a group calling for tighter gun regulations. Automatic weapons are heavily regulated, but bump stocks are not, and they are easily available.
For civilians, I don't see any use for that. So no, I think that those need to be regulated across the country.
But one of the state's top gun rights activists, Alan Corwin, told us over the phone today that bump stocks are necessary because if you have a massive attack coming at you, you don't want a pop gun.
And I do want to point out that we reached out to other gun rights groups to sit down with us on camera, and they were either unavailable or declined our request. In the newsroom, I'm Dennis Welch for Arizona's Family.